Hey, it's Chef Daniel Mears from the Madhatter Cafe and the Looking Glass Lounge at 501 West Main Street in Salisbury, Maryland. It's showtime.
Welcome to Wonderland. The creative minds behind the Madhatter Cafe in Salisbury are back at it, and they have reopened for business, and we are happy to have one of those minds with us today, Chef Daniel Mears. How are you, Chef?
How's it going, guys?
Good to see you. So, had to do a brief shutdown for construction, but the Hatter doors are open again. What have you got going on?
Absolutely. Not just the Mad Hatter. It has reopened with a larger kitchen and a whole new feel. We've got brand new floors. We've actually expanded over next door, and we've added another section to our dream and falling further down the rabbit hole. It's called the Looking Glass Lounge. It's a whiskey and wine bar with high-end snacks and just a little bit more of a fine dining flair. And I think like everybody knows us for breakfast, but now we want them to know us for not just breakfast. We're open for fine dining for dinner on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays right now. And we're going to be opening up this weekend with a Bloody Mary bar and mimosas to kick off our grand opening.
Well, is this anything you can show us on camera?
Yeah, absolutely. Come with me.
Oh, you aren't kidding. Right next door.
Right next door. So we've added a whole nother whiskey and wine lounge, like an all rainbow granite limestone, and we're just ready. We have a comfortable space we've added in here, and we're just ready for Salisbury to try something new.
Wow. I am liking the looks of that, Chef. We're going to find out more about that here in just a little bit. But first off, you are putting together quite the spread for us this afternoon. What are you doing for us?
Absolutely. Well, like I said, everybody knows us for breakfast, so we're going to show off a little bit of what else we can do. We did have some ramen when we closed down before, but we're definitely going strong on some Asian dishes. We have some ramen, and I'm going to make you an ahi tuna stack for us as well, and that's one of our appetizers for our whiskey and wine lounge.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, if you want to work your way back into the kitchen, let's get started on that thing. While you're headed back to the kitchen, let me ask you real quick, do we need to call to make reservations to enjoy your new facilities?
Absolutely not. It's a first come, first served basis, and we hope that everyone will get a chance to enjoy it.
All righty, so get us started on this tuna and avocado stack.
You got it. All right, so we're going to do our tuna and avocado stack first. This is, we got some chopped up sushi grade tuna that we did this morning before we came on just to save some time. And so it's really simple. We've got the lime juice. You have that over there. So what we do is we take our fresh ahi tuna, add a little bit of our dressing in here. It's a sesame and ginger dressing. Mix that up and let that marinate.
You're making me hungry already.
Yeah, absolutely. And then big fresh avocados. Right, and I'm just gonna mash that. A little bit of lime juice. And then we're just gonna mix that up. I'm gonna put that down in the bottom. Ring mold here. I'm gonna take our marinated tuna. Put that inside.
All right, Chef, while you're doing that, tell us who your cameraman is, because he's doing a spectacular job.
Polk, he actually is a local photographer. He also does all of our prep work here at the restaurant, so he's a multi-versed artist. And then we just put a micro wasabi, and then we have these crispy wonton skins, and then we pour the rest of that dressing around the outside.
Oh my goodness.
And then that's our ahi tuna stack.
Listen, I can tell you, I'm going to need to come see your facilities and get me some of that. That looks fantastic.
Absolutely.
All right, so Chef, you've also got for us a wild mushroom ramen. Is that right?
Wild exotic mushroom ramen.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. If you can hang on for just a second, we're going to take a quick commercial break and come back and check that out, okay?
Absolutely.
Listen, when this guy's at the helm, you know you're in for something good. We are back with Chef Daniel Mears from the Madhatter Cafe in Salisbury. Thanks again for talking to us and cooking for us this afternoon. You're putting the finishing touches.
Jim.
You're putting the finishing touches on a tuna and avocado stack and wild mushroom ramen. What are you doing now?
Basically, we're just getting everything ready for our wild mushroom ramen. We got some maitake mushrooms and some enoki mushrooms and some royal trumpet mushrooms. These are just some of a wilder variety of mushrooms. We're just going to get them ready to go into the pan real fast. I'm just going to roughly chop them up. And then we're just going to go into a hot wok over here.
Listen, while you're prepping that, tell me more about your expansion there.
Well, we've added the whiskey and wine lounge, and we're going to have a basically what we would call tapas, like small plate entrees, just so that way everybody can share. And we have fun cocktails, and we'll have local wine and regional wine, and we'll also have a large bourbon and whiskey and scotch collection. It's basically just a place to, like we're at happy hour all the time. It's always tea time. So we're just going to get good color on our wild mushrooms for our ramen bowl. And then we're going to take our fresh ramen noodles that we have here, and we're just going to drop those down. Got my sous chef, Thomas Purnell Jr. here. Give a big shout out. All right, so now that we got a good color in those mushrooms, we always want to season it with our house spice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. So we're just about ready to go. The ramen doesn't take long. It's not like the stuff that you find in the package at the store. So we're just going to get that, put that right there. Take our wild mushrooms, pour that right on the top.
Oh, my.
And we've got some homemade broth here that we make. We pour that right on top. And then what good ramen doesn't have good condiments? So we're going to go over here and we're going to dress it up. We're going to hook it up a little bit. We got some red onions and some carrots. Got a little bit of micro wasabi greens. They're basically the greens that grow off of the wasabi root itself. And then we have our homemade ichitama pickled eggs that are pickled in soy sauce and rice wine vinegar and a couple other secret stuff, and some red chili threads. And that is our homemade wild mushroom ramen.
I can see that it's time for me to get hold of some of my best friends and pay a visit to the Madhatter in Salisbury.
Absolutely. We can't wait to see you, Jimmy.